Everything passing through this harbor is connected to trade, rice, indigo, and human lives. How important is this harbor to South Carolina?
Everything depends on Charleston. The plantations, the trade, the ships, all of it passes through here.
Starting the bidding at £50. Do I hear 60? £50 going once, going twice.
Everything here is documented. Names, prices, ages, labor skills, human lives reduced to entries in accounting books. Many of the people brought here came from West Africa, especially the regions to rice cultivation, specific cultivation. This ship crossed the Atlantic, carrying enslaved Africans to the colonies, what historians call the Middle Passage. People were held here for weeks, sometimes months, with almost no space to move. Sanitation aboard ships like this was extremely poor. Many people became sick long before reaching land. For many enslaved Africans, surviving the Atlantic crossing itself became a struggle for survival. It's difficult to fully comprehend the scale of suffering connected to ships like this, but standing here makes the history feel painfully real. Charleston's location made it extremely valuable. Direct access to the Atlantic Ocean, navigable rivers, and fertile land for agriculture and trade. What products made Charleston wealthy?
Rice above all, then indigo, those crops.
The wealth of this city was deeply tied to plantation agriculture. Charleston became one of the wealthiest cities in colonial North America, but much of that wealth depended directly on slavery. Charleston was built as a center of trade and opportunity for the British colony, but over time, slavery became deeply woven. Historical accounts describe families being separated in places like this. Parents, children, husbands, and wives. I just arrived in Charleston, South Carolina, year 1750, and this harbor already feels heavy. You can feel how organized this system already is. Every shipment recorded, every transaction documented, everything tied to profit. Many people arriving here survived weeks, sometimes months, crossing the Atlantic under horrific conditions. Charleston was founded by the English in 1670 as Charles Town, named after King Charles II. Why was this harbor originally built?
Trade, mainly trade.
At first, Charleston functioned as a general commercial port. After being sold in Charleston, many enslaved Africans were transported inland to plantations across South Carolina. For many people, this journey marked the beginning of forced labor on plantations they had never seen before. Rice plantations like these became some of the most profitable agricultural operations in colonial America, built almost entirely on enslaved labor. The labor here was physically exhausting. Long hours in extreme heat and wet conditions were part of daily life on many plantations. After long days in the fields, many enslaved families returned to small living quarters like these. Even in places shaped by forced labor and violence, people still found ways to preserve family, memory, and culture. By the mid-1700s, Charleston had become one of the wealthiest cities in colonial North America. Trade transformed Charleston into a powerful colonial city. Commerce here never truly stopped. British influence shaped nearly every part of Charleston, from architecture and fashion to trade and social life. But this wealth did not exist independently. The prosperity of Charleston depended deeply on slavery. Charleston became rich through global trade, plantation agriculture, and British influence, but underneath all of it was a system built on forced labor.